Alright, is this thing on? Let's see. Let's see if this is on. I just announced that we were doing this, so there's no telling. Holy heck. Hey, Chad, welcome. Doc. Tojo, yo. Happy trigger time. Glock. Glock by my side. Welcome. Alright. Sorry it took a little bit longer. I had some visitors to the front door. Some visitors in white shirts and ties. Coming a little bit late in the evening. But so I had to send them on their way so that I could get here and go live. Alright. Hey, Mike. Welcome. The real admin was first. Hey, Wandering Bear. Welcome to the show. I don't really have nothing to talk about. I want white shirts and ties. Yes, sir. They were handing out religious pamphlets. The FBI did respond. It was not that white shirts and ties. Do you have a moment for me to tell you about Lord Dimko? I didn't have a moment. Let's see what else. No nets, no nets. Hola, Donald. Hey, Norma, welcome. Had a great weekend, pretty great weekend. Remind me to tell you a visitor in white shirt and tie store. I will. I'll have to get back to you. That'd be awesome. All right, let's see. Wait a little bit for everybody to show up. I don't have too much to show you guys tonight. I don't have anything new, in fact. So, I kind of want to discuss what the last video I made was and see what y'all thought about that. And go over that a little bit more in depth, maybe, since we're all buddies here. Let's see, the worst. The worst. The worst what? Did I say something about the worst? You have to forgive me. I'm going to suck down some energy drink here. Oh, I don't know if they're Bible thumpers. They're really nice guys, so I didn't want to say anything ugly about them. I really was. I was about to hit the start streaming button, and I got a knock on my door. So I grabbed this knife here because I couldn't figure out who would be here. And then there are just a couple nice dudes in white shirts. So they might come back. Who knows? Hey, Trugonomics, how about those Bears? Did they end up winning? I forget who they were playing. Hey, Rich, welcome. Hey, Pete, we can get going now. He's here. Their customs are now worthless. Sunday night is the worst. Oh, I know I remember the word. Well, I just remember as a kid, you'd go, well, especially when growing up like I did, you'd go to church, and we lived a long way from church for a long time. So you'd get up about 6:30, start getting ready for church on Sunday morning. You drive 45 minutes to church, and we went to a Baptist church, so it went on forever. Get out of church about 1:30, drive home. By the time you get home and get some food, it's 3:30. Then there's choir practice at 5, so you turn around, come back, and then you had school the next day. And it was just like your whole day was driving and churching, and wasn't my super favorite day of the week. It was just kind of the worst. Oh man, they lost. Oh man. Sorry if you're a Bears fan. That's terrible. That's messed up. Hey Josh. Oh, that's me. Hey Doug. Hi Josh. Welcome. It's bed 30 here in Michigan. Yeah, I bet. I'm sorry it's a little bit late. I was trying to get my wife fixed up and get rid of the visitors at the door. Hey gents, welcome. So, I was talking to a friend of mine, and this is the way the video came. If you saw the video tonight, it's just going to be kind of a reiteration real quick of what's going on. So I was talking to a buddy of mine, big time, even a bigger, maybe a bigger collection of Dimcos than I have. And he was really concerned that the value of the Dimcos were going to be going down. And with the 8015s and the 8010s coming out by Cold Steel this year. And at first I started really getting into it with him. I kind of got into his darkness with him, and Excuse me, I got a burp real quick. So I kind of got into that darkness too, and I was thinking, yeah, I mean, all my stuff, and I don't really have the Demcos. What I'm going to get back out of them. I don't sit there and think, well, I'm going to get $1,000 out of this one and whatever out of this one. But I could see his point where he was really concerned and almost, I don't know, not hurt, but just disappointed. So that's why I made the video. I was just wondering what y'all thought, what was going to go on with the different knives, and if y'all had any experience with that. Now, I haven't read all the comments in the last hour or so, so if y'all have commented on that, I'll check it out here after the live stream. But just seeing your answers in real time would be kind of cool to see what you thought. We only live 25 minutes out. Next week we have a super long-winded batch for some guy named Pete. Oh, those Pete's, they can go on forever. Yeah, 25 minutes, that's not too bad. That's about right. Let's see. Incoming fire has the right of way. Yeah, that's true too. A lot of people don't respect police or fire or ambulances. I always sat on back row thinking lustful thoughts. Okay, we got Donald's position on church. Mid-Michigan area, lower potential. Okay, I've never been to Michigan, so that'd be cool. You should sell them all to me for a discount, at least the 8015. You know, I only have one 8015. I have 3 of the MGs, and they're all kind of special to me. So I'm afraid not these ones. But yeah, you should start looking out. I think people are gonna start panicking and selling their MGs and their 8015s for pretty expensive. I bet you can start getting these for $450 pretty quick here, easy. And then of course once the cold steel come out, you know, they're gonna have the aluminum yoke here, and I think aluminum liners. So I don't know how much of a huge difference, but it's gonna be the same blade steel and everything else. So you're looking at, you know, 180, 200 bucks as opposed to even paying $450 for one that's just gonna have titanium. I don't know if that's the upgrade you're looking for. Look at in Microtech and Marfione Customs. I don't know I don't know what the market is on those. So have they sold well, the customs from Marfione and Microtech? But they are losing value. I will take care of them. Oh, C635. See, it's coming down even a little bit there. Minimax Premium, the big screws liner premium, inside out steel. The big screws liner premium, inside and out steel. I'm not sure what you're trying to say there, Donald. It could be the fog of whatever I'm going through here. Sell out all the time. Well, then that's probably it. I mean, you know, this guy's got $30,000 worth of Demcos, and I just think he got scared and was kind of concerned about that. But like I said, even if I had that many Demcos, it would be mildly upsetting just to find out that they dropped in price by a third. But it's not going to change my life any, because I'm not out actively trying to get money for them. Hey Robert, welcome. Hey Bruce, welcome. Yeah, and I'm wondering what the numbers on the cold steel 8015s and 8010s are going to be. I wonder if it's going to be a little bit limited, like they were with the Formaxes, to the point where it's not like the Recons or the Lawmen or the other knives or the Ultimate Hunters. I'll tell you right now though, get an Ultimate Hunter. That's a good knife. I know I've preached it in the past, and I haven't had one in a while, but if you're kind of anxious to find out what a Demco feels like, that Ultimate Hunter is not a bad place to start. And you can get them for about 90 bucks. And it's a good knife. It's one of those knives you're going to really like, kind of like the Colossus. Just makes sense in your hand. You're going to pick it up and really like it, especially if you like that cold steel stuff. Alright, my wife was going to join us and she wanted to talk about what y'all did for her and what she got with her Christmas money from you guys. But she's super sick right now, and she's in the other room watching her stories. Yeah, but Pete said Ultimate Hunter is a mini Demko, so it's a good one. You know, I don't know. I don't know, Rich. The I think you're gonna get better service as far as getting it fixed or getting something changed or getting the way you want it, but especially like the third gen Americans and the first gen American Formaxes, those were really well done. I think the second gens got rushed out with the lock bars the way they were, and while it wasn't a problem of strength and stuff, it just kind of was wonky for a knife you spent $400 on. But the way they've done it so far, it's been pretty good. Great, yeah, Aaron. That's all I want to know. I'm safe. I'm safe. And oh man, oh, a Tanto 8010, that would be awesome. Yeah, me too, Doug Glock. I'm stoked. I'm gonna pick up a couple of each of them. Tempest and T-Poss. There's always a market for custom. That's cool, Chad. You know, and I'm gonna put all this stuff and send him a message, and hopefully he'll see it and maybe calm down a little bit, because he was, I don't know, it was kind of cool to have somebody as freaked out about Demkos as me, and losing that doesn't take the shine off at all. It'd be kind of cool if he just saw it the way what most people are saying is what you're saying. There's a place for production. There's a place for customs. Oh yeah, yeah. The Kubi lines are awesome. The Rat One clone. Yeah, I like it. It's bigger than the original Rat, and it's just as sturdy, and I like it a lot. So if I had to choose between the two, I'd probably choose the Kubi Rat, the Kubi rodent. If I can get a microcap, I'd probably die. Yeah, that's a good knife too. Yep, some good stuff from Microtech, especially that Combat Troodon. All right, let's see. I don't know if I have a whole lot left to talk about, so y'all are gonna have to ask me questions or something while I mill around here. I know I have something to talk about, but I can't remember what it is. I'm always rushing these shows. I always think I have 2 or 3 days, and then I'll have plenty of time, and then at the end of the day, I'm just sitting here stumbling to find something to talk about. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger. There's a little bit of a size difference. If I had it right here, I would show you the difference, but I think in my video or one of the live streams I demonstrated, it was noticeably bigger by even looking at it. You could tell it was bigger. So, yeah. Both good knives, though, but it was super sturdy. Took a beating. Where's my Turkish delight? I need to betray my kin. I have no idea what you're talking about. No, replacement Cuban ain't much better clip. Alright, that's cool. And somebody in here was asking about one of their Ganzos, or one of their Kubis, and I talked to the Kubi people about it, and I gotta get back to you. So, they said to email him directly, so if I talk to you about it, I'll find out if it's not on here, but if I'll talk to you about it, and if you are on here, and get you the email address. He was real cool, the guy running over there, and he said, look, I don't want anybody to be unhappy, just get him in touch with me. So they're kind of going through some weird things over there. Apparently you're not acquainted with Narnia. Oh man, I haven't read those books since I was a kid, and I think I saw the first movie and that was it. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been acquainted with Narnia, for sure. I didn't know they did either. I think they delivered something to me. Oh, that's what I was going to show you guys. I'll show you that in a second. It's not a big deal. Yeah, they delivered something to me today. I think sometimes they do it to catch up during the holidays. They've done that before, but I didn't realize they were still doing it, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's heavier than the Ontario Rat, but it's not so much that you're going to want to put it down over the other one. It's basically the same knife, just a little bit bigger. Rick Hawkins. Yes, the centering issue. Was it you I talked to? I'll send you the email. I'll send you the guy's email address, his direct email address, and he said contact with him and he'll take care of it for you. So, yeah, he'll take care of it. He's a good dude over there. All right. See you later, Pete. Thank you for showing up. Let us know how Pete the Preacher goes next week. Pick 2 kills just because of you. Oh, okay, cool. Which ones did you get from Cold Steel? Robert, what's normal here? I'm way behind. Oh, yeah. I talk to you guys way more than my brothers and sisters and whatnot. I have one brother and sister, so brother and sister. Any words on Kershaw's warranty? Kershaw's warranty is awesome. Usually, I mean, I've had nothing but awesome stuff with Kai. So, if they're giving you, like, ignoring you on the email, just call them. They're super awesome. Same thing with Benchmade. Those are 2 key customer service examples in the knife industry for me. They're just awesome. Cold Steel, not so much. Appreciate the real-time answer. Oh, yeah. If I can keep up with the chat, I'm going to answer as much as I can. So that's why I'm sitting here staring at the chat, trying to keep up with you guys. The Kaiser Kesmick, $99. That's a good knife. I like the Kesmick a lot. Mr. Kubi is a 16-year-old from Beijing. Oh, I didn't realize that. But he's willing to take care of the customer service, so 16. Maybe 16 is a little bit older over there. Maybe 16 is like 47 in dog years or something. I don't know. Let me turn off my phone here. I just know somebody's going to cuss me out here, and I'm going to have a really bad night. Start breaking things. Or stabbing them. Let's see. Black Talon 2. Awesome knife. I love that knife. And the Formax. That's a great knife. Good choices. Good choices, sir. You've chosen wisely. The VG1 is discontinued. Oh, I didn't know that. Got my 561 Kai right now. First time using I-14. Yeah, there you go. They're awesome. They'll do everything you need to do and do it right. Good stuff. Hey, Sharp Chrono Fighter. Cheers. That's awesome. You're in Italy. That's so cool. Hasn't talked to his brother this year. Yeah, me neither. I know what you're doing, Eddie. I haven't talked to him for a while. Buongiorno. I don't even want to start Italian. I have no idea. I was going to do some crazy Mario accent, and then I realized it'd be offensive and turned into YouTube. We'll just keep it this way and say welcome. Chad, I'm liking the slacker they're coming out with. No going Hulk. Oh, I'll tell you about Hulk Smash. The other day, I know I told you guys I hurt my arm. Holy freak. If my arm looked like this all the time, it would be awesome. It's all swole up on my forearm. And I think I got some bruising there. I think I may have tore a tendon in my bicep. Right there on my forearm, right where it inserts. It is not good. So if it doesn't get better here pretty quick, I'm going to have to go get an MRI on it. This is the first time. I've been working out and lifting weights since I was a kid. This is the first time something stupid like this has happened. I thought I'd show off for my sons and show them how strong Daddy is. And all I ended up doing was showing them how breakable Daddy is. So, the one time I really seriously stupid ego lifted. Now I've done powerlifting and stuff. But ego lifted like an idiot. Oh man, it hurts. So, I have no idea when the CRKTs are coming out. Yeah, Bruce, send in your bare knuckle. They'll help you out, no problem. They might even send you a shipping slip, so just give them a call. Giving them a call is the best way to do it. They're really friendly. Dun, dun, dun. Take magnesium. Seriously? Yeah, getting older does suck. But I'll take some magnesium. I'll take whatever you tell me to if that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm Italian, so I gave you permission. No offensive Mario accent. No, I don't want to do that. At bed because it'll make you tired. Okay. I'll take it. I'll check it out. Thank you. you talk to reps from the company, they're pretty cool. Always seem to have time to chat with the company. Yeah, well, Robert says, if you email somebody, they're going to get around to you when they can, as opposed to you calling them and then them dealing with you right there. Now, recently I've had some examples of that that's not true. And I'm going to give them one last chance to do the right thing, and then I'm going to have to just tell everybody about them. So, but for the most part, you call them. They like Cold Steel. If you email Cold Steel, you're going to wait for a while. If you call them, they're always there to talk. You constantly mention you found a knife for sale on Instagram. Who do you follow on there for that? I just type in knife sale or knives for sale over there, and it'll show up. Most of my knives I don't get on Instagram, though. I'll see them over there. The most knives I get are on Facebook and Blade Forum. That's where I usually do most of my shopping. But, yeah, on Instagram, if you just type in knives for sale and under the hashtag or knife sale, or there's a couple of them over there that will send you. And you just sit there all day just scrolling through, drooling on yourself. It'll be awesome. It's pretty cool. I don't want to put anybody on blast, but holy heck. Oh, yeah, what Doc said. Yeah, he's awesome on Instagram. So, yeah, just follow the hashtag. And that way, every time it shows up, it shows up on your feed there. Stab my feet with a pair of 3. I thought it was closed, but open. Oh. How do you carefully Band-Aid fixed it? One of those. It was one of those. He can't remember due to blood loss. I had excellent luck with Cold Steel via email. Oh, that's awesome, Thomas. That's not my... And I love Cold Steel stuff. I love their knives. Yeah, I love Lynn Thompson. I know a lot of people don't, but I love him and his excitement about knives and swords and whatnot. But their customer service has always been just kind of meh to me at the best. Wouldn't that be cool, Rich? If they had a sprint run on the 560, something really cool, that would be awesome. MTech Service Department. I have not called MTech, I believe. I've called a bunch of them, though. I called some just to test and see how well they responded to calls. Like Boker. Boker's awesome on the phone. I know some people have had it, but I've never had an issue with Boker. Cold Steel, me. Benchmade's awesome. Kubi has been kind of meh as far as unless you have direct contact with them. But hopefully they'll get better when they get all their stuff together. I think they're trying to become more legitimate every day, so they're working on all that. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see, did I miss somebody? Peter B. Did I miss Peter B coming in? Hey, Peter B, if I missed you, welcome. The 550. Yeah. Yeah, that's a great knife. I love the 550. It takes her to advise me to put the knife in a disposal. It won't hurt the disposal, trust us. Hey, Damon. Thank you. And good bad luck with Spyderco. I've only contacted them once or twice, and I don't remember it being bad. It was over the lump Tanto, and I think it was going to be more of a hassle sending it in than just dealing with what small issue I had with it. All right, Jack, good night. Take it easy. Have a good week. If I see you Wednesday, great. But thanks for showing up. Some question. We worked in customer service. What would we do? Hope they're listening. Yeah, exactly. What would you try to do? And just, but also be the person you'd want to hear from in customer service. You know, don't be the screaming goofus that thinks that customer service was responsible for you not having a screw on your knife. Noobers. It's great. Noobers is great. I didn't get my hands on the 550. I heard it was great. Yeah, it's awesome. Oh, see, that's messed up. That's wrong. You know, there have been times I've sent my knives into Benchmade, and it'll be something and I'll, whatever, let's just say, for example, I'll say, hey, will you sharpen it for me? And they'll sharpen it for me, they'll open it up, replace the springs, do all the lube, and just give it the once over, and they don't charge you. I mean, so this is just good customer service. The Todd Heater Man Award. You know, there's a couple different feelings about that knife. I think it's freaking awesome to look at. I think anything like that that's just so much metal and so many cuts and lines is just appealing to me. It's like Medford took LSD and made a Todd Heater. So that's what kind of like to me. But I hear that some of the stuff behind the scenes on what Todd Heater's doing, I'm not real sure about the whole brand. So I can't, as far as the way they look really cool to me. I know a lot of people won't have any use for them, but that's not me. I have knives that I use. I have knives that I like to look at and knives that I bring out to talk about. So as far as that goes and those criteria, yeah, Todd Heater stuff is awesome. Now, as far as the other stuff about where he's getting his stuff and how he's making them, I don't know. So I'd have to check it out a little bit more in depth. But yeah, I'm definitely in the Mall Ninja, like the Todd Heater stuff. Yeah, well, yeah, I went through a ZT phase too. I still have a bunch of ZTs. 561's awesome. I think Blade Shop, if I go back to the Medford tables and the gorgeous women in tight black dresses will leave me alone, I might be able to get one this time. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, that's what they do, Eddie. Every time, just send it in. Oh yeah, Chad, if you handle one, it's awesome. It's just a beast. Hey, Slicey Dicey, hello. Welcome. Google the closest gas station to purchase a replacement. You're crazy, Wonder Bear. If you'd like a replacement to your double-bladed Bat Dragon knife, check Time-Wise on the corner of Main and 7th. Hey, Peach! Woohoo! Ayo! Welcome. That's awesome. So glad you're here. Credit cards one of the... Yeah, the Cold Steel AD15. We've been talking about that a little bit earlier. Yeah, I've got just enough credit card space for 2 of those and 2 of the AD10s. And then I'm done. I think I'll sell one of my cars to get one. Yeah, they're pricey, but they're really cool, and there's a niche for them. I mean, I don't know if you're going to lose a lot of money if you buy them. There's so many people out there that like them. So, all right, let's see. No one knows when the 8015 is coming yet. No. Not that I know of. I mean, there might be some people more in the know than I am, but I don't know have any idea when it's going to be here. I imagine it'll probably be like they did a couple years ago, where all the stuff drops at the Cold Steel website for $280. So that'll be middle of February, and then at the end of April, everybody else will be able to get one at Knife Center or Blade HQ. So probably end of February, they'll Knife Center and Blade HQ will start taking pre-orders for them. That's what happened a couple years ago with the different ones. What were the ones that came out? The long skinny one with the Warncliffe. Oh, I can't remember the name. I can see it. They had the blue one, the gray one, and the different ones they took. And I ordered a bunch of stuff, and it didn't come in till into April kind of stuff. So that's what I'm thinking. You can get them early for $100 more or $75 more than you can get them at Knife Center 3 months later. The Frenzy. There you go. That's right. I need to get another Frenzy. I need to get a Frenzy and snaggletooth it. Because I need deep lacerations in my upper thigh. It won't be complete until I have scars. Yeah, it's a good knife, though. I love the Frenzy. I love that knife. All right, let me think what else we got. Oh, y'all want to see what I got in? All right. Yeah, I'll wait too. As much as I like Cold Steel, as much as I'm super excited about this, and even if it does take a hit to my customs, I'm really excited about this. And I wanted this for a couple years. I've wanted the production versions of these, which would just force my customs into more of a safe queen type. Oh man, don't do that! Oh, my arm! I can't push out like that. All right. Yeah, good luck there, Slicey Dicey. That'd be cool. See if they'll get you a loaner. That'd be awesome. Let's see. All right, Chad. I'm just saying, if it had, I believe you. You know more about this stuff than I do, especially outside of the Demco realm as far as customs go. So, no, I believe you. I'm just saying, I've been excited about this for a long time. Lynn Thompson doesn't like me. Oh, that's unfortunate. I like Lynn Thompson. I don't know. I'm going to have dinner with him soon. He doesn't know that. He doesn't know my name, but when the black van pulls up next to him and puts a bag over his head, he'll know then. I just told the world I'm going to kidnap Lynn Thompson. Lynn Thompson was super nice to me. I think he likes some people. He was really nice to me at Blade Show. I mean, just really nice to me. And he was all kind of gimped up with a bad wheel that day. And he stood up, pulled out that monster Espada that he has, took a picture with me. And he gave me a free hat. And he was just really cool, real nice to my wife. So, all I can say is how my deal is with him was pretty cool. Yeah, well, I can see why he would take offense to that. But I understand. I can see. Yeah, I am a stalker. I will stalk him. He doesn't know that. I'll be the chunky Mexican dude low crawling behind the booths at Blade Show. Something's got a hold of my ankles. Ah! He's gone. He was just here a second ago. I need a big black guy try it, Mr. T. Bad wheels are my jam. Bear Grylls drink his own pee. Oh man, have y'all seen the Bear Grylls video where he's acting like he's traversing the volcanic rock, and then it's like 50 yards away from the highway? I don't know if y'all have seen that. I mean, Bear Grylls is a way badder dude than I am. So I don't want to mock him, but yeah, it was just kind of funny. Yeah, normal humans, they're not into being mocked that much, especially somebody like Lynn Thompson. He seems, well, he'll tell you, a lot of his impetus for becoming a martial artist and for getting into knives and swords was because he was smaller and bullied. So you can see where somebody like that wouldn't want to be mocked. I understand. Well, I think a lot of people hide behind the thick skin thing as a reason to be mean. If you go by the whole treat people the way you want to be treated thing, I don't think that's necessary talking about thick skin. People call people snowflakes or whatnot as a reason to be ugly to people, and there's no reason for that. All right, so let me show you what I got. Bear gets props for passing. Yeah, no, I don't know if he's a tool, but yeah, he was in the special forces over there, so that's way better than I ever did. I wasn't even in the Boy Scouts, so. Chad, I read them in Mike Tyson's voice. And this is the Formax, and it opens with a triad lock. The super superiority of the steel. Yeah, Mike Tyson's gonna kick the crap out of me someday. Not that he ever watches anything, but. Yeah, that was it, Doc. I think that's what I was talking about. But and I understand what he's trying to do too. But all right, all my bald-headed friends, you need to get, if you shave your head, and I paid for this, so this isn't me doing it. I just happened to get this in today. And this is the only cutting instrument I got in. The skull shaver. This thing is awesome. If you're trying to shave your head on the go, and you don't want to use the dog clippers because you're pretty sure that somebody shaved near his gentleman region on the dog, and you don't want to do that to your head. This skull shaver, there, I'll put it right there. Like I said, this is something I just bought. I'm like, skull shaver for you and your friends. It's not like that at all. It's just something I bought. I had the really cheap one, and it worked pretty well. It kind of went out of batteries, and I got the upgraded one, so I'm excited to try that. Because I'd let my hair grow out, and then kind of like prickly, and then I got, you know, all the baldness with the weird, you know, professor over the ear kind of things. I kind of look like Lobot from Empire Strikes Back. So, yeah. Yeah, a lot of folks don't get sarcasm, but you get people like my dad. My dad is a pretty tough dude, pretty mean. And as far as just, I don't know, doesn't like people, and I hope he's not watching this, but he was mocked as a child a lot by his old man, and so he doesn't have any kind of patience for people that, you know, think it's funny to put other people down. Now, in a group of friends, if I'm with my buddies and, you know, we're just bagging on each other, that's one thing. But just to, I don't know, like these morons that prank people, and they go, "Oh, it's just a prank. We just made you think your dog was dead, or we just made you think your wife was cheating on you." That's not thick skin. To be upset by that and say it's thin skin, that's pretty cheesy. That's just a way of saying I don't have to be sorry for anything I do. But yeah, sarcasm does get lost on a lot of people. And I like sarcasm. Grow a comb over. I had to grow my beard out. I don't even know if I have enough for a comb over anymore. I had to grow my beard out, whip it around the back of my head, kind of like the Donald Trump thing, and then get it going that way. That'd be kind of interesting. Benson, can I have a shout out? To who? I don't know you. I've never heard of you. I don't know. Benson Downey. Should I know you? I'm sorry if I don't. There's a lot of people on here I don't remember. Yeah, show the skull shaver to Phil the bald man. All right. Hey, we got one. All right. Now the one I have is not as cool as this. This is the Platinum Bulldog version. I'm going to open this. I wasn't going to, and then I got a request to. So let me check this out. And it's really awesome. This is waterproof. You can use this in the shower. You don't have to worry about electrocuting yourself. It's all sealed up and stuff. All right. Here, this is what it looks like. You can't really see that. All the haired people in the audience are wondering, what the freak? I didn't get on here to see bald people shave their head. Just a second, I promise. We'll get back to the normal people in the audience in a second. All right, so, ooh, they have a pink one. I should have got that one. No, that's not the same thing. All right, so here's the whole deal right here. It's really small, and it's super powerful, and I can't open the bag. Oh, my arm! My arm! I can't rip through plastic with my arm. All right, here it is. This is all it is. You just put that, and you just go to town on your head. And just bzzz, and it's real even shave, and it's really quick, and it's super easy to clean up. All you do is you put it in this little cup, turn on the thing, and it cleans out the heads. It's pretty cool. I'm excited to get this one because, like I said, the other one was a little bit, it was only like 18 bucks when I got it. So it was a little, it was one of their newest or the oldest models. So I'm kind of excited to see how this goes because I like keeping my head shaved and not an 8th grade math professor. Looks like I'm wearing a headset haircut thing. I have the facial hair. Yes, but you also have the face of a 21-year-old and the muscular build of a young Bruce Jenner without all the other issues. So, yeah, hitting that 405 today. That was pretty awesome. You're a beast. You really are a beast. It's awesome. I need to borrow that for reasons. Lemon Microtech SOCOM Elite tonight. Tonight, what was I carrying? Well, I carried this to meet the gentleman at the door. At the door. What was that? All of a sudden, I can't pronounce door. So I carried that for the door. All day long, though, I've just been kind of grabbing what's on the table. The Parrot 3 is awesome. Super, super flicky and super useful. OTF. I keep threatening to go bald, but my wife says no. Oh, I snagged my wife while I still had hair, so it was too late for her. She couldn't back out. I had to grab him fast. I was like, oh no, it's going. Start grabbing women. And I grabbed a good one. Grabbed the best one. And then she realized the horrible things she'd done. But her Baptist ways would not let her leave me. And now she's stuck. If she could hear me, she'd punch me. But luckily, she's in the other room. Back in the days. Oh, Scout Scars are cool. That's awesome. It's like Telly Savalas meets, you know, Thunderdome or something. Oh, the Freak. Such a good knife. You know, my wife picked this up today to open up her stuff, and she liked it a lot. And she's got woman hands. She's got little tiny hands like a small elf child or anything, but she liked it. But she likes the Benchmade Axis lock, so she was already leaning that way anyways. And you know, so come Kubi should be here tomorrow. Okay, cool. Oh, awesome. I can't wait to see those, Rick. That's going to be awesome. Freaking G10. Oh, you guys want to know what I picked up tonight? Oh, I'm going to show you. I'll show you it again when I get it. Oh, man. Tonight. It was over on Facebook, so a lot of you guys might have already seen it. But it was a Benchmade. That's my video. I'm watching my own videos. You're a freak. All right, let's see if I can find it. Okay, here it is. Look at this. This is that Benchmade. The blade is from the H2O. You know that super yellow H2O, and then he took and went and put the blue Rift scales on it instead of the hyper yellow. And so I got this. It's basically this Benchmade hybrid H2O Rift thing. It's so awesome. I was so excited to get that. Isn't that cool? What do y'all think about that? I guess the Rift scales fit that knife perfectly. So, and what's also cool is I bought several knives from this guy already, so I know he's a good dude. So I'm not sweating it, which is always kind of cool. Let's see, did I miss somebody come in? Like the Freak, Bushmaster Field Folder. So come in, should be the Freak. Yeah, the Freak was a present. That was an awesome present. Hey, Doug, sorry I missed you coming in. Oh, this dadgum arm. I can't even work the mouse hardly. Holy freak. I'll tell you what, though, if my arm was this size all the time, I would be jacked. People would be like, oh my gosh, he's mutated. He's mid Hulk form. All right, let's see. Baldness can't be escaped. Age. Yeah, what did my pastor used to say is his hairs didn't turn white, they turned loose. That's what happened to me. They didn't turn white, they turned loose. I love the 950 Rift handle. Yeah, it's gonna be cool with that blade. I think it's just gonna be awesome. I like different Frankenstein-y things like that. Kaiser Dukes is a great knife. That's an awesome knife. Ooh, a pair 3 crew wear and a Hogue. I love the X5. That's a good knife too. I want an aileron. I'm gonna call it aileron until told different. I think that's probably my next Benchmade is that one. What I do to my wing? Okay, I'm glad you asked because I want to tell everybody. There's this arm wrestler. His name is Paul Lynn, and I follow him on Instagram. And last week he was doing this heavy weight, bent over row thing with the barbell. And just because I'm an idiot, I figured, well, how much could I do? He was doing 160. Surely I can get somewhere in that neighborhood. So I got somewhere in the neighborhood. If you know, it's all relative which neighborhood it is. But I was trying to show off to my boys. And so I did it right-handed, and I was like a freak of nature. I was like, "Bleh," did my 5 reps. And my left hand is weaker, even though that's my dominant hand, weirdly enough. And I went over there, and I did, 3 good reps. Didn't have any pain. I felt a little tightness. And then about 3 hours later, just the pain went nuts, and my arm blew up. And now I got some bruising here today, which is kind of exciting. So I feel like there may be some MRI in my future, but Chad told me to take some magnesium, so I'm going to try that and just keep putting the heat on there. I need to get a bug out too. Yeah, I've had several of the H2Os, and I've sold all of them, and I think I gave one away to a friend. But just having the one that's the Rift color, I think is going to be kind of cool. I like the people at Frankenstein, the 450, where they put the different blades, and I like all that stuff. Where it's still useful, it's not the same, but it's just kind of cool. I like that stuff. Underhand grip barbell roast build mass. Dorian Yates used to do reps. Holy freak! Yeah, Dorian Yates is a monster. Yeah, dude, Dorian Yates. The first real huge mass monster in the mid '90s was Dorian Yates. Leg press. That is quality showing off there. That's where everybody goes to do their thing. That's a good one. That'll keep you out of arm traction for sure. Yeah, Lemon, it's pretty cool to get in here. Sometimes we talk about knives. Sometimes we talk about music. I think once we talked about psychedelic drugs, but we're trying to keep that on the down low so that YouTube don't kick me off here. But yes, the Hogue X5 aluminum G10 insert. I love all those Hogues. I never keep them though. I end up selling them or giving them away, but that's a great knife. I love those knives. All right, thanks, Lemon. Love your channel too. Talk about pee. Yeah, we talked about Bear Grylls' pee. Yeah. Yeah, the hosts, they do a good job on their stuff. I don't think enough people know about them, but that whole X line is really good. I like them all. All right, let me think what else I got to chat about. All right, we already talked about that. Oh man, I gotta look back and see who won Newbers on Friday. I don't think I sent him anything. Uh-oh. Somebody's quitting the group. I knew I shouldn't have looked at the other screen. Alright, so what do y'all got coming in? Anything coming in this week? I got one more thing coming in that I just got besides that Rift H2O combo. Entering Hogues for blunt edge, so I wasn't interested. Rift handle's a little sharp. You're gonna take a file to it? Or just take some easy sandpaper to it until you get it down. I mean, maybe the file's the same. I don't know. I'm not any good with files or stuff like that, so I just kind of start easy and work backwards. A bird finch coming. Cool. I am here. Excellent. Mythgard is here. Oh, for the thing. Yeah, that didn't work out well last time. I'm not sure I'm going to do another drawing live. That didn't work out too well. I don't know. You know, it kind of worked out well, though. Kind of get everybody in here. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, yeah, Lemon. Definitely I've seen the new Kubi Titaniums coming out. I think I have one coming in this week. I think I ordered one. And then I think a buddy of mine is sending me in a couple. So, yeah. I'll be a check so I can get a boost blade smoke before they're out. Yeah, those are going to go quick, aren't they? I thought they had, I don't remember where they're at, but yeah, those always go pretty quickly. But they show up later in secondary market. Up in New Hampshire, carry a lot of Medfords and Shaddy should come up, take the trip. Oh yeah, I've never been to New Hampshire. Right here, it's beautiful up there. All right, let's see here. I got a bunch. If I owe you something, if you want to give away or something, I've been really behind on that. So be patient. I haven't forgot about you. And if I have forgot about you, send me an email. Say, hey, you forgot about me. But be patient. A lot of the stuff's on the way. The 2 Ho-Ho giveaway winners, their stuff has still got to go out. And the last Nuber winner. I think that's it for giveaways. I think I'm good after that. Oh, and the recent giveaway winner. All right, so 4 things I got to get out. But everybody else should be squared away. Oh, orange scales. I love the orange scales. Almost bought that. There's an 8010 over on Blade Form I want. It's got orange scales on it, but he wants a little too much for what I want to spend. All right, see you there, Eddie. Thank you for showing up. It's always awesome. Thank you. Peace out. Number 102 here. You owe me, Eric, a bunch of Demkos. Yeah, that's true. And I talked to Andrew the other day. He's mid-grind on a bunch of them, so I'll have to keep getting back to you. Go ahead and send another worthless. Well, that's the whole problem. Hey, good night, Norma. Thank you. Thank you for showing up. Appreciate it. I think Doc and Chad, yeah, they just got together on something. There's a coup coming, and it's coming today. You got a coup coming. All right, Lemon, thank you for showing up. Appreciate it. Have a great evening, and have a good week. And see you on Wednesday if you show up there. So appreciate it. Thank you. Mid-grind, heard that before. Yeah. Oh, man, I've seen the stuff. He's got boxes of stuff that's just... He just doesn't want to grind out. It's all this awesomely cool things over there at Demko Land. Man, it just... I just want to say, hey, look, I have money. I have some money to send your way. Send me a cool knife. Oh, he's getting all that... He's getting all that cold steel cheddar. He doesn't need my money. There's a couple with Axis locks. The 95, there's a few left over there on Amazon. And then there's an old one that has Axis. Oh, here comes the show part. All right, Rick. Holy heck, the cops. All right, be careful. Or don't. Or just watch out. I talked to the guy at Kubi, and it was kind of weird. He didn't realize that the Benchmade Axis lock had expired. The patent on that. And so he was just adamant against making an Axis lock because he's trying to get legit. They're trying to be where it's all their own designs. They're not just going to put my stamp on an already made and designed knife. And so I said, look, everybody is clamoring for Axis locks, especially if you could make an Angry Kami Monkey knife even if it's just a little bit different with the Axis lock on it, put something good like S35 in, you'd sell out in no time. So he didn't realize that they were done, so he said he was going to talk to his boss, but we'll see how that goes. All right. Yeah, stand at the door and scream, "You're never going to get me." And then use a lot of C's and here's. "You never get me, see? You're never going to get me, copper." Yeah, use copper with an AH at the end. They really like that. They're thin, huh? Huh. Well, that's a cool thing to know. I mean, it'd be fun to upgrade the springs. I mean, I bet you could. There's got to be somebody out there that makes Omega springs. Just make them a little thicker. Hey, Nicole, welcome. Access lasher. Call an attorney, please. Tell him to never take you live. That's it. and then break out the window and scream "Top of the world, Ma." The Boker Auto XHP 749. Ooh, that's a cool knife. That's a good knife. Good deal, too. Good night, Rick. Thank you for showing up. Howdy, Lois. Welcome. Just a little bit late, but that's okay. Luckily, we didn't talk about anything important. Just kind of rambled all evening and read questions and answered questions and talked about head shavers, which that was about it. Don't mess with Zohan. Black Market Springs. You know, she's been sick for about a week and a half now, Thomas. I definitely try to get her in here when she's not. Luis is my dad's name. Oh, okay. There's a Luis in our group. He was in 5th grade with so many famous people. It was crazy. Cut the freaking half with the Demco. Just smash it. Thanks, Chad. I'll let her know. I'll tell her you said that. Yeah, she really loves talking about the knives. She likes reading y'all's comments and stuff. And she would have been here if she hadn't been sick. I guess it's been a couple weeks now. Let's see, when I was sick, she was sick before that, and she's just now getting over it. So maybe I can get her in there this week to finish it out. I really want to get my dad in here, just so y'all can hear how what he thinks about knives and stuff. He's kind of like one of those guys that likes stuff but doesn't know a lot about the stuff that he likes. No, she hasn't picked. She didn't pick the final. I pulled them all out. I gave her a call, and she's just been sick, too sick to come over, she said, and she didn't want to get everybody else sick. So it's been kind of a weird couple weeks. Like on Christmas, we didn't get together for dinner. I just made stuff and sent it their way, and they made stuff, and we did one of those spy exchange crossings across the bridge where they brought me cauliflower, mashed potatoes, and green beans, and then I gave them smoked turkey, and we dragged it across with a rope. But that was about it. Get her combat drone. You know, she would carry one if her fingers would work it. She wants an out the front. I might try and see if she can do a 70. If she could get a 70 close, she would love that thing. She's totally into that stuff. Next stream, all buck 110. If you ain't got 110, you're not welcome. It's perfect for the elderly. Yeah, it'd be like Arnold Schwarzenegger elderly. Mid-70s, still got 18-inch pipes, something like that. It's 4 p.m. on Monday. I'm still chilling on holiday. Oh, wow, cool. Awesome, Doug. That's great. Ooh, 20 CV 110s. Those would sell nicely. Yeah. All right. Good night, Benson. Thank you for showing up. Good luck in the 5th grade. I remember the 5th grade. Sad stories. We'll tell those another time. The tales I could tell. With my sad stories from the 5th grade. Yeah. Lots of ladies love the knives, for sure. That's cool. All right, I think I've gone over an hour here. I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for letting me ramble with you guys tonight. Thanks for keeping the feed going. I appreciate it. It really helps out when y'all are active, and I don't have much to show you guys. So once again, this is really cathartic for me, and I appreciate y'all letting me talk to you and talking back to me. Have a really good week. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. If you need me between now and then, just hit me up on email or on Facebook. I'm pretty much available all the time to chat or talk, or at least send you an email. So I guess that's going to be it, and I will talk to y'all later.